Surprise! Yeah, I'm here. So after all the dire news in the letter from the jury selection saying, yeah, pack a bag and be ready, And so I called last night. I said, okay, call after 6 p.m. the day before your jury duty and see if you're needed. And I called and they said, yeah, actually, no, you're not needed today. So call again tomorrow. And so for the next 6 working days, I have to call and see if they need me. So, hey, good morning, Charles. And for you those, I am... My whole morning is screwed up, actually. So, good morning and welcome to... not Merriweather's World. Welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather of Waterbrooken, broadcasting to you live from Ravenscar, my little backyard paradise. So, yeah, I know you all were hoping to see mini weather. But like I said, I called into the jury duty information thing last night to confirm, find out what time they wanted me and so forth. And they said, not tomorrow, but call tomorrow and see if we need you on Tuesday and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, here I am, much to the relief of Mini Weather and even Mrs. Weather, because Mini Weather, she was wanted to do a sleepover at a friend's place last night because, time's running short. Her childhood friends will be soon going scatter. And so she even though she said she would, not attend the sleepover and would come to do the show, she was very pleased to know that she could go do the sleepover. So, hey, good morning, people. Yeah, Kat, I know, you were promised many. Blame the government. I love doing that. So, yeah, they decided they didn't need me this morning after all. So, there's that. I got to call in, like I said, I got to call in after 6 p.m. Every day this week. Well, actually on Friday I don't, but then on Sunday I do. Because they got me for 6 days that they can pick me to be on a jury. And of course, once I'm on a jury, Lord knows what happens then. All right, hey Charles, hey Kat, hey Jonah, Kimberly, good morning, Darlene, howdy. Hey Michelle, Charles R, Cynthia, Kiri, how you doing? Melissa, hey Melissa, thank you. Hey Gwen. Cutting out and stuttering sound. I don't know what might be causing that. Woof. So this week begins the execution of the raspberries. Was that a maniacal laughter enough for you, Hof, or should I try again? Anyway, yeah, raspberries. It's one thing I miss about the North. Though I gotta tell you, the blackberries... Wait a minute. Oh, maniacal. Okay, for Minther, I thought it said mechanical laughter, and I had to rethink how I would do mechanical laughter. And then I decided, But yeah, maniacal laughter. Maniacal. Sorry, not maniacal. Maniacal is... We won't talk about those. But anyway... Yeah, so it's kind of... I'm working from home today and stuff. I called my boss last night, and he said, hey, I don't have to do jury duty today. And so I'll be over at your house, and he'll say, why don't you just work from home tomorrow? And I was like, okay, boss. It's all good. Oop, hello, coffee. Wow. Apparently mosquitoes like coffee. There is this thick swarm. I'm going to get some protein here, I think, when I drink this. Anyway, hey, S, good morning. William, hello. BJ, howdy. Man, Bernie. Wow, everyone was here to see Mini Weather. Hey, Kimberlyn. Melissa, I had beautiful stand of raspberries in Oregon. Yes. Growing up in Minnesota, the woods behind our house are filled with raspberries. They're still filled with raspberries. A little bit of woods that is remaining. But that was one of the things, that set me on my lifelong love. Lifelong love. That's a hard thing to say. Lifelong love of foraging. Wild raspberries. Ooh. And I like the color of the stems. This is going to sound weird, but the stems, instead of being the nice green of or red of the dewberries and blackberries, they're more of a gray teal sort of color, light blue. Almost the color of my shirt here, actually. Perfect timing, Mark. Yeah. So it's just kind of an unusual looking plant, but very, very visually beautiful with this gray teal stem and these bright green leaves and the bright red fruit. And it's like, oh yeah. Ooh. Cool. Donna, we made purslane pesto this week. Pesto this weekend. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Did you can any, or has it all been eaten? Ah, huckleberries, Melissa. Now, funny story. I don't know if she's here yet. Mom, are you here yet? I'm going to tell you. Anyway, my mom, she does not like huckleberries. She's always felt they were too tart and didn't like them when, I guess her grandma, I think it was said her grandma would make huckleberry pies, and she was like, I don't like this. But on the other hand, Mom loves rhubarb pie, which is about as tart as you can get. So, who knows? Diane, has anyone here ever made or tasted beet kvass fermented beet juice? Okay, so that would be different than the pickled beet juice. Man, there are a ton of mosquitoes out here. No, I have not had that. Anyone? It sounds interesting, though. So it's like a kombucha sort of thing, but made with beet juice? Sounds very healthy, actually. I bet it would have the same nitric oxide effects that the regular beet would have for like lowering blood pressure by relaxing the blood vessels. That's what the nitric oxide does. Is it just kind of die. Your blood vessels are really tight, and it kind of goes, oh man, yeah, let's chill some. And now they're more relaxed, and so when the heart beats, they flex more, and so more blood can get through them with less force. So very good there. Ah, man. Okay, just a minute. Oh, Mom and Dad are here. Hey, Mom and Dad. Good morning, Mom and Dad. Morning, everyone. Another bright, sunny day. Kind of hazy from the forest fires up north in Canada. Canada is on fire? Oh, dear. I don't want Canada to burn. They have good beer up there. Ooh, okay. Oh, bad mark. Bad mark. Of course, then my brain immediately leaped to, after forest fires come the morel mushrooms. Sorry, mosquitoes. So that's okay. If you don't have property in the forest fires are actually very healthy for the forest. That's how they evolved to have, not to have the fire suppressed. It takes care of the dead wood, the light wood, the undergrowth, things like that. And then the morel mushrooms pop up. But if you're living in the middle of said forest, or there are power lines running through forest, or things like that, then you run into problems. Okay, we still have some in the fridge, the pesto, but I don't think it will last the rest of the week. I also gave some to the neighbor. Nice. Let's see. Gary, I have a window AC in my bedroom, styrofoam on either side, AC to block air. Came home to styrofoam on bedroom floor and dog wandering outside. She was inside when I left for church. Dogs, yes. Okay, Jonathan. Bunch of bone set. Any tips on usage? Dry it. Make it into a tea. It is particularly good for breaking fevers. Is the main thing. Okay. Give me a second. This is getting ridiculous here. Hold on. I need to light a candle or something. Talk among yourselves. Mom, Dad, tell a funny story. Did Mom, Dad tell a funny story? I hope they told a funny story. Why is this not? There we go. Oh man, the mosquitoes are thick out here this morning. Okay, hopefully that will help. Come to me, my smoky smoke. All right. All right, Aaron, I tried beets once. It tasted like sugared dirt. I told my stepmom as much as I transferred them onto her plate. I don't. Okay. Maybe she didn't cook them right, but roasted beets. Oh, I like roasted beets or pickled beets. Mom used to make pickled beets that were fantastic. Hey, Julie. Good morning. Me too. He was a very smart coon. He started opening door to the coop, so I bought new locks yesterday. So it's a raccoon now. I have this theory that raccoons have tapped into the internet, and among other things, they watch the lockpicking lawyer. If you're ever bored, I don't know how anyone can be bored, but yeah, if you're ever bored, go to YouTube, look up the lockpicking lawyer, and have all your dreams of security destroyed as he shows you how easy it is, and then teaches you how easy it is to do to pick pretty much every lock out there. He has dozens and dozens of videos on dozens and dozens of different locks. Yeah, but anyway, I think the raccoons are studying him and learning how to pick locks. Yeah, BJ, so my pine tree bacon harvest was a success. I saw that gash on your palm, though. And, of course, you got the K-Bar Kukri there, which is a beautiful knife. It's one of my many wish list knives that keeps going on and off. But, yeah, cool. Yep. Ponderosa pines only reproduce from high temperatures. The forest fire causes the pine cones to pop open and release the seeds. And same with even like the loblolly in here, the flash heat from a forest fire triggers the opening of the pine cones too. They also open naturally. They don't need the forest fire, but it does trigger that. So very cool. Pine trees are very adapted to fire. Ooh, and Sable has completed the quest. Find rhubarb to plant on the property. Cool. The only way I would eat rhubarb is the very thin stalks dipped in sugar. And basically it was just a sugar transfer device. I was never big into rhubarb. But cool. She found it. Oh. Okay, interesting info on beets. Somewhere I remember hearing that people who make calcium oxalate kidney stones need to avoid beets. I love beets, but have been avoiding. What's the scoop? That's a good question. This is Mark dragging vague memories from inside his skull that could be completely wrong here. But I too, suddenly now that you mention it, it sounds vaguely familiar that they might have some oxalic acid. Okay, this is interesting enough a question. Let's go duck go it. Yeah, duck go. Do beets have oxalates? Let's see. 8 foods high in oxalates and why you should avoid it. From WebMD. Oxalate, avoid, decrease risk of kidney stone. Okay, so close that. Yay, pop-ups. View all. How about we just view all right from the beginning? Wouldn't that be awesome? I love awesome. Okay, so view all doesn't view all. Next page. All right. WebMD, you're annoying. Okay, so WebMD just keeps going into an infinite loop. Let's see. But the fact that it starts on... okay, yep, okay. So beets, both beet greens and beetroot have high level of oxalates, which have been linked to kidney stones. Okay, so yes, thank you, S. You are right. The beets are high in oxalates, especially calcium oxalate, so... you got to go either reduce the amount you eat, especially if you're susceptible to either kidney stones or the osteoporosis, because it will bind to the calcium in your blood and reduce the calcium that's available for your bones. So, yeah. Okay, Melissa, how is it for delicious? Are we still talking pine trees? I like the pine bark bacon. It has a nice crispness if you do it. Crispness if you do it right. It's like the teacher leaves the classroom. Yeah, but the mosquitoes here. Wow, man, alive. Even with the see, the wind is blowing that way. I'm on the wrong side of the candle. Oh well, it's still helping though. Y'all spread rumors that he's invisible for the late folks. Invisible tech. Oh man, could you imagine, Kat, if I had the the invisibility cloak? Oh well. But of course, I'm of the science type that, okay, if you're invisible, that means your eyes can no longer interact with the photons of light. So you may be invisible, but you're also going to be blind and not able to see, which kind of wastes the whole, invisibility power. So, anywho. Okay, I want rhubarb. My mom grew rhubarb. I told it won't grow here, but one person said it will. Talking to different farmers markets, and actually found different people who actually okay, let me clarify. My mom, while down here talking to different farmers markets, asked about rhubarb and was told that, yeah, it only grows as an annual here. They can't get it to grow as a perennial. So it can't grow year after year. You basically got to replant it every year. Smoke follows beauty, so good luck. Hey, I'm beautiful in my own way. That's not a tear, that's sweat. Hey, Cinnamon, not in a great mood this morning? Happy bleep Monday. Yes, I can feel the sting and itch just looking at you killing and swatting those pesky mosquitoes. And so, I like I said, when I'm out foraging, I normally avoid insect repellent because I don't want it getting on the food. I'll go with like a long sleeve shirt, long pants, long pants, all that kind of physical barrier to the mosquitoes. But with the rain we've been having, the mosquito population has been absolutely insane, and so my arms are all bit up. I know I should grab the beauty berry stuff, but I don't want to grab the stuff from my yard because it's looking. I think it suffered a little. It looks weaker than normal from the the Snowmageddon, and then out where I'm foraging, there's actually not a lot of beauty berry, so I'm just kind of winging it. All right, we got Kiri who likes pickled beets. Good. Cinnamon, loved beets as a child. As an adult, nope. See, now I want to go and get some more beets and roast some beets. Let's see, what days? Oh, actually, I was thinking it's my turn to make supper tonight. Interesting. Maybe because Monday is pizza night. So normally we have a pizza because Mondays traditionally in our house have been really stressful with lots of stuff going on and running and let's just have pizza. Excellent. Everyone likes pizza. We're good to go. I'm trying to think, is there a way to incorporate beets on a pizza? Wow, that sounds like a band name. Beets on a Pizza. Ooh, I like that. Beets on a Pizza. We need to come up with imaginary rock bands and sell t-shirts for them. Hey, Carol. Good morning. How are you today? Don't need locks when you got Glocks. I'm a Smith & Wesson fan myself, but yeah. I'm not saying I don't have Glocks. I just prefer the Smith & Wesson products. Okay, Jill, I'm there with you. Roasted beets are yummy. I like the roasted beets. Mom, Dad, you may be surprised to know. Well, Dad, nothing surprises Dad, but Mom, yeah. Here, now that I'm down in Texas, every so often I'll get beets and roast them. Of course, I also discovered that I actually like Brussels sprouts. So, yeah. The maturity of the palate has occurred. Sorry. Hey, Aaron. Okay, Kimberlyn, I had to get an electronic lock. Easier to change the locks instead of trying to remember who gave you keys to. Ooh, that makes sense. There's that. Yeah, you can just constantly... Let's see. I thought beets were diuretic. So my guess on that is the nitric oxide. One of the things that nitric oxide does is it also, along with relaxing the blood vessels, it relaxes the urethra, and so it makes it easier to urinate. Welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world, where we talk about bodily functions far too often. Nah, you can never talk about far too often. But yeah, as far as forcing the diuretic, I don't know on that. Beets are kind of domestic, so outside my general realm. Ooh. So I'm plotting a new jelly mix. Rhubarb choke cherry. My mom would love that. Mom would make choke cherry jelly. And rhubarb. I forget, Mom, did you ever actually make rhubarb jelly, or did you usually make rhubarb pies and other rhubarb-based desserts? Okay. My husband heard the same thing about oxalate some purslane. Yeah, but there's going to be less in there. And as a vegan source of omega-3 fatty acids, it's often the benefits outweigh the negatives in that case. Oh, raspberry rhubarb. Don't do that. Don't do that to the raspberry. Just go forth with the raspberry and go do the other choke cherry rhubarb. That'd be okay. Hey, Henry. Good morning. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Yep. Jonathan, I was thinking chupacabra with a taste for poultry. I believe that's a chicacabra, right? Chicacabra. Chicacabra. Now I got that. Boom, boom. What was that? The Herbie Hancock rocket? Oh, man. That was back in the 80s. Hey, Laura, good morning. Is this live doc or tape doc? This is live doc. So, yeah, just for those of you surprised to see me and wanting to see mini weather and going, damn it, it's not mini weather, it's the big ugly guy. Shut up, Chirpy. Sorry, Chirpy. Yeah, so just a recap on that. So, every night, the night before jury duty, I'm supposed to call down and get the automated message telling me when to report. And when I called last night after 6 p.m., the report said, yeah, actually, we don't need you tomorrow. Call again tomorrow night to see if we need you on Tuesday. After all those warnings that I should pack a bag and be ready to just live down there in the courthouse, now you're saying, don't really need you. You know, you're screwing up my plans, government. So, anyway, I don't know if it's just Houston has a tendency now to release bad guys, so maybe that's what's going on. All right, got visual proof monster-sized coon in coop. Never could ID where he got in. He must have squeezed through an inch space. That's amazing. Damn it. Okay. Ooh, you know what? That's a good idea. I could bring a fan out here. And I know StreamYard. Thank you, Wazoo Survival, for supplying the StreamYard account that allows me to be here every morning. Wazoo Survival, wazoosurvivalgear.com, makers of the bandana, just saying. Anyway, yeah, the StreamYard, it has a little setting where it can, if there's a constant noise, it can kind of block that out, which is pretty cool. Hey, Johnny, good morning. All right, but if it was the cloak that was making you invisible and not you having a superpower, then it should still work, right? You could still see. Hey, I like that idea. Well, okay, so there are different ways for an invisibility cloak to work. One, it could be like a camera, where it's both a camera and a display screen. So everything behind you is broadcast in front of you, and everything in front of you is broadcast at all angles. So if you imagine a cylinder, we just happen to have a cylinder here. Okay, so imagine a cylinder, and a person is standing here looking at it, but the light that would normally bounce off and go back into their eyes just gets absorbed and ejected out this end, and then light coming in from this side is ejected out from the display screen into their eyes, and so they don't see what's around the that's encased by the cloak. But then you still have the problem. I guess what you could do, here's what you do. Okay, so it's the invisibility cloak. It's taking the light and ejecting it out, and taking the light and ejecting it out, but it's not doing all of it. what it could do. Oh, and this is where Okay. Oh, Aaron, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. Okay. So what you have is the light coming in. The computer takes it, bumps up the luminosity. Basically, what I'm thinking, think like sunglasses, mirrored sunglasses, where not all the light gets reflected. So, you got mirrored sunglasses. You can see through the mirrored sunglasses, but the light, most of it is bouncing back off the sunglasses, and hence the mirrored effect. So you can make the invisibility cloak that it, say, lets 10% of the light through, enough to see. So 10% of the light through, so it's shaded. But then through technology, that is modified. So, like when you take a picture with your cell phone now in the dark, and then you go into the editing and you can increase the exposure. So the technology would be there then, even though you're only, let's say you're getting 5% of the light through, but technology then bumps it up so it looks like you're getting, all the light through. And then at the same time, it's using like light amplifiers, so the stuff going out, it's bumped up to 100%. That would work. All right. Anyway, welcome to the inside of my brain. Sorry. I hope that made sense to you all, but yeah, that would work, Aaron. Now, this would be best as like as a cylinder. Mainly, I could see that working for vehicles and other devices. As a cloak, now we don't have the computing, we don't have the technology yet to make the basically a flat, flexible camera is what we need. So we would need lots of little, it'd almost have to be like the compound eye of a bee or a fly, where you have a bunch of little tiny cameras and a bunch of multicolored LEDs, and they're just constantly feeding each other. This is cool. Okay. Sorry. Oh, okay, Nick. There are certain genes that affect how people taste. Right, yes. I've heard that for peppers, broccoli, and I have assumed for its beets too. They taste like dirt regardless of the preparation. Yeah, so Nick, you're very true. It's like the cilantro or litmus paper sort of thing. So everyone's tongue is different. They have slightly different taste buds that interact with, like, in food. So let's go back to the potato chip. The potato chip explanation. So the flavor responsible for potato chips is a combination of 4 different molecules. So 4 different molecules. If you put those 4 molecules on a carrot, you'll think you are eating a potato chip, a long, hard, crunchy potato chip. Now, of those 4 molecules, each person interacts with one more strongly than the other 3, and then secondary a little bit less strong, and then the 2 are kind of sub-flavors. But because there's a cultural agreement, when you eat those 4 molecules, that is potato chip flavor. Everyone knows what a potato chip flavor, or what potato chips taste like. But inside your head, your interpretation of the potato chip flavor is different than someone else's interpretation of the potato chip flavor. But you all know this is potato chip. Yes, so that's the same thing with the peppers or broccoli. There are people who dislike certain foods. Usually it's either a texture thing or as a taste thing. And in the taste thing, they got the slightly different taste buds going on that pick up different compounds in the fruit, in the food, that the average person does not, or can blip over, or otherwise aren't impacted by it. And to the mutant tongue person, unfortunately, they're cursed with it. It's always going to taste like that. So hopefully, again, that kind of makes sense, what I'm saying here. So you got the taste buds, you got 2 taste buds side by side. Hello, bird. And let's say this is person A, this is person B, and they both eat cilantro, and person A has no response to the cilantro because they don't have, their taste buds don't interact with the cilantro, the soapy molecule, where this one's like, blah, 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 cilantro, bad. So, yeah. But same thing. So, yeah, those people are picking up other compounds. Oops. I run from the house to the car and try to avoid the swarms. At stoplights, people are stare as I try to kill them on the windows. That's pretty common here in Houston. Ooh, Sherry, beet pizza with Alfredo sauce rather than tomato-based sauce with fresh basil and crumbled bacon. Ooh, Sherry, yes, I like the way you're thinking here. Smith & Wesson doesn't rhyme with lock, silly. This is true. Let's see, I made vegan pizza with beets, kale, and sweet potatoes. It was yummy. The beets and sweet potatoes were pre-cooked. Okay, cool. Were roasted or sauteed, or how did you prepare the beets and sweet potatoes for this? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. Oh, man. Let's see. Ooh, chupa chica. That sounds even better. Okay, you got that one, Cat. Chupa chica. Ooh, our ravens are flocking up and making lots of noise. Stop. Wow, it's 7:50 already. It's going fast this morning. All right, like I said, I'm going to jump. Let's see. Hey, Jonathan, fiber optic carpet. Yep. Let's see, I remember this about camera projection thing is the solution to Star Trek transparent steel issue. Transparent aluminum. Don't you remember the voyage home? Yeah. Let's see, fiber optic carpet can display the camera's image. Yep. Hey, Roxana, good morning. All right, Aaron, you lost me somewhere. Go watch the replay here. Okay, I'm just jumping through. Man, the sun is coming out. Oh, okay, here's from Mom and Dad. Mom made rhubarb crisp. Oh, yeah, I remember the rhubarb crisp now. That was pretty good. Rhubarb pie and rhubarb juice. Rhubarb mixed with strawberries makes delicious pie. Is very popular up north. Yep. Hey, Amy. Good morning. I do miss Mom's apple crisp. Head injuries can change your taste perceptions. My friends came out of a TBI and thought chocolate tasted nasty. She used to have a sweet tooth. Yeek. TBI. Traumatic brain injury. Okay. I like beets but hate beet greens. Okay. Ooh, this is okay. Alfredo color plus beet color equals Barbie pink pizza. Well, that would be funny, yeah. For like, back when my kids were really little and liked Barbie, that would have been an interesting birthday pizza. Yeah, transparent aluminum is a real thing, just crazy expensive. I saw something about a year ago. Whoa, stop. Let's see. And I also think some guys on YouTube made an invisibility shield out of one of those big, Fresnel lenses on. I saw that, yeah, where he did something extra to it. I don't remember what. But yeah, I remember seeing that YouTube video because I got, whenever there's a big projection TV being thrown out, I have a tendency to grab the Fresnel lens because Death Ray! Yep. Okay. Ooh, finally. A nice cool breeze blowing by right now. Sorry. Okay. Throttle body injection. I think, in this case, maybe not there, Jonathan. But hey, it's all good. All right, are we ready for the group take? Yay, group take. I was telling Miniweather how she had to do, yay, group take. And she just gave me the, really, Dad? No. But anyway. Okay, so we got the liver. Wow. The liver pill. Got to keep that liver up and running. I had a fairly minor weekend. I wrote a lot on the book a weekend again. The brain pill. If you're going to hang with us, probably want the brain pill. I highly recommend deep breathing exercises with said brain pill. The immune pill. Dun dun dun. I don't know why I have scary music with the immune pill. Probably because there's nothing but scary news. Oh, it tastes good. I got the uric acid pill. Uric acid collection in the joints is no fun. It's very painful. Actually, I don't have that problem, so I don't need it. The blood pressure pill. Even though I don't have high blood pressure, actually I have slightly low blood pressure. The antioxidant dose in this is superb. So, take it just as a general health maintainer type thing. The serenity pill. I'm a serene guy. I don't need that one. The libido pill. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And of course the Stonebreaker, which will be out soon. Alright, now I got a mouthful here. Give me a second. Yeah, I think I curve it somehow to hide in front of the focal point. I remember it seemed like it was very blurry. It was not so much that it made invisible, that he was hidden. So the you know what? Okay, tomorrow I'll bring out the Fresnel lens and we'll try it here. See if I can make myself invisible. As I think that it's worth doing. I'm tempted to run up and get it now, if there's only a few minutes left, and I've already left you alone here already, and who knows what happens there. No, it's. I finally put on the filter, so it's the same mic, and this had come with it, but I just actually finally installed it on it just to see if it actually does anything. I don't know if it does anything or not. Yeah, and that's what the Fresnel did. It's like it distorts the background. It's like the blur filter on Photoshop and those. Sorry, another breeze. Just give me a minute. Gotta air out the armpits. Don't leave us unattended again. You know we can't be trusted. Oh, I what's the word I'm looking for? Trust? Low expectations? No. Oh, okay. All right. This reminds me of a story. If they're anything like your own daughter, they think weird dads are cool. So Friday, I got a call from my boss. And he said, man, I owe you a beer. And it's like, okay, what'd I do? And he said, so he has a 13-year-old daughter. They have 3 kids. They have 3 kids. And the 13-year-old daughter, and this is the summer that the boys have started paying attention to her. And so there have been a number of boys around and kind of just hanging out and circling her like sharks. But then one of the boys said to the daughter, that they're all just absolutely terrified of her dad. And she laughed and said, why? And he said, well, he's scary looking with the mohawk and everything. And then the daughter like, oh, that's not my dad, that's Mark. But you need to be terrified of him. And so my boss was quite happy that just my mere presence has made the boys somewhat cautious around his daughter. So then, I had to tell him, okay, here's what you got to teach your daughter to protect herself. And then also they got one son, Riley, whatever the son's name is. I shouldn't put it out there. But yeah, also teach him to respect the women and then go from there. But yeah. Anyway, but he liked the fact that boys were scared of me. Okay. What else we got going on? 7:58. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. Like I said, tonight at after 6 p.m. I have to call the jury duty hotline and find out if they need me or not. I gotta admit, I'm gonna be a little disappointed if they don't need me, because damn it, I want the $50 a day that they pay for the federal jury duty. That's like play money there. But anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. So, but and also they said if I understood the message right, if you go down the one day and you don't get picked for jury duty, then you're off the hook. But their grammar in their statements was a bit weird, so I'm not sure if that's the case. Or maybe I just don't speak English goodly. There's that thing too. So anyway, basically I don't know what's going on with the jury duty. I just got to call every day and see what happens. And then yeah, I guess I'll let you all know if I'm going down there or not as soon as I know. That way, if you were hoping to see Mini Weather and she wasn't here, you won't be as disappointed. Oh wow, Jonathan! I put my two oldest daughters in martial arts as kids, and now my oldest is a prison guard, and they should be scared of the daughters. I told my daughters, I am not your protector. I am your attack dog. I let you live your life. I respect your judgments. I know what I trust you. But if there is a time when you need someone taken care of, you unhook my chain and tell me, go get him, and then I will. But until you say that, I will not violate your trust by trying to scare some boy away just because I don't like him. I know you well enough that I trust you that eventually you will figure this out on your own. Yep. Oh, they never pick you. One of the things I found with jury duty, if you're up closer to the beginning, when they can be a little more judicious in who they want, usually I won't get picked. If I end up, random chance farther and back, and they've used up all their strikes, and then I end up. That's how I ended up on the murder case. But yes, the Mohawk will be spiked up, and yes, they'll have to refer to me as Dr. Vorderbruggen. Because that's disrespectful. If you have to treat people by respect, because they say Mr. this, Mrs. that, doctor, please. So just to be a little jerk. All right. Okay. So will we still get a guest appearance from Minnie though? It depends. If I'm downtown, then yes, she will do it. I don't think she will join me because she's flipped over into teenager hours where she sleeps until about 3 in the afternoon, and then around 8 p.m. has a pot of coffee and then stays up until like 4 a.m. and then goes to sleep on the couch, and then everything starts over again. So I doubt it. Like I said, unless I'm gone. All right. I got to get going. I got to do today's posted plant, all that sort of thing. So, like I said, I won't know until after 6 p.m. if I'll be here tomorrow. Someone will be here tomorrow. You got that. So the donut shop will go on, but I don't know if it'll be me or not. Okay, Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. Have a great Monday. And we shall meet again tomorrow, or you all meet again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be here too. All right. End broadcast. Where is that button? End.